Yo, what is up, guys? We are back. Week 7. Going up against Arkansas. They are ranked 80 overall, 79 offense, 81 defense. And we are on the road, so let's see how this goes. The good old Razorbacks. Do they have anything? They have all red. Oh, white is clean. They can wear all red. And then we'll rock this with the blue helmet. Yep, let's do that. Let's get it.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this
pretty
game
basic
started.
intro. I don't think they have their intro in the game. This next season should be like fine-tuning a lot of these stadium atmosphere things.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance
Alright,
to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the
Goldstein is getting his first start.
Possession of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
Alright.
Of course, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell-cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Man's all over him. It's a good inaccurate pass, if I say so.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's
The blocks, fellas.
They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do
is
to go on the road. Everything about it changes.
Could have passed it. I would have had a free touchdown. But that's cool.
Look out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
You can't hear me? Okay. Even though they don't have any stadium stuff going on.
It's complete.
Good catch, Dan.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. With
Out of
the
bounds.
catch, it's Hill.
Oh wow, they gave me that? Yeah, I'm about to say he was not in bounds.
So
Yeah,
after
definitely
reviewing
was.
the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Wow, he played that? That's crazy.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play.
And then he goes.
Intercepted.
After playing the running back, he can just fly straight like that.
Much on that return.
I had a feeling they was going to make me throw a pick this game. He was too perfect last game.
It's all
It was
about
too
making
perfect.
plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
It's way too perfect.
Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling.
It's going to be one of them trap games.
And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. Remember
Feel
some
it?
of the years when the Hogs spent a lot lot of time in the Wildcat just running it. You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Good job, Cam.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move.
Good job, Cam.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Yes, the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down. All wideouts, no backs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armour. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason.
He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete.
Why did he have to do that gallop? Because if he was closer and touched him, that would have been a
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
would have been a drop.
They want to just keep throwing it. And good coverage. And
Gotta throw that more to the outside.
To the end zone.
That would have
Let's
been a
see if they go
touchdown.
back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Give to the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They'll ride the hot hand.
The cutback, but nobody blocked.
Yards out of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
No box.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Snags it.
Good catch, Mayweather.
Touchdown, San Jose State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
San Jose State 7, Arkansas 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this...
There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge...
I don't think that was a fumble,
And
but
he's
if they don't
brought down,
find
and
it,
his
it's on.
defense gets the ball back for its own. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. How about this backer in pass coverage?
Yeah,
and
definitely
bringing
not
the
no fumble.
big stick with him too. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled, but he has a
He's
first
fighting
down.
forward, but I mean,
You don't always have to run
barely
6
getting
plays, right?
yards.
It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just...
Why he stutter?
Get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup the sticks for a first down. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he
All right,
sprints to
then.
the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more heart.
But ain't no way he got that off.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough.
Come on, Sauce, I need to get like 4 sacks.
With another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks
getting pressure in there. That's good.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move.
My gosh, great cut.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The San Jose
LeBron leading the league in kicks. I like that.
Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
Man, it was man to man. Good play.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Pressure coming. He'll let one go down the right side. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's
wow.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
Little man downfield.
Quarterback
Okay.
empties his backfield.
If you say so, ref.
He's going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 15.
Good job, Mayweather.
And he motors into
Pass
the
Goldstein.
Touchdown, Spartans. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That makes the score. San Jose State, 21.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give out of the gun.
And we just absolutely missed the tackle.
Did anyone catch it?
Okay.
Slicing
And I'm not going to look at the
and
ratings because it's going to make me even more mad if I look at it. And I'm pretty sure this whole offensive line is probably like 80 overall.
The defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They're
Just
just
trust
trying
him,
to
Cam.
bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
You gotta get off that block, Cam. Good job, Yvonne.
A whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right
Makes
down
it.
the boulevard, it's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
That man just held him. I seen it.
He'll throw one to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Man, it's not even raining or nothing, bro. What's up with this bad pass?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
Trap
they throw it
game, bro.
again.
They're trying to get me.
On target over the middle.
John Francisco.
Good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Armour.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Going to try to get it himself. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. And
of course
this will
he
be
drops it.
incomplete. A big hit there for
Of
the second
course.
down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Good job, Gold Screen. Way to outrun him.
Step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly.
Block.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
It's a dot.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Spartans line it up with a first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
That was a beautiful pass on that last one.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score San Jose State 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Hit him.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great
A
teams
good
get
play.
touchdowns in the red area. You got to
Great
get
play.
out there this time and
Ooh, that man
execute
tried
a
to
little
take
better
his
on this
whole
drive.
knee off.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more
Good
physical.
job, Ryland.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the middle.
Damn.
Pass on the way. It's
And he gone.
going the other way, and he's got room. Inside
Oh
the
my
10.
gosh, Ryland, you have to push him down.
But on the great
Good
return
job,
to
Ryland.
improve this field position. And
I mean,
the
Cam.
offense suddenly with an
Dude was
opportunity it couldn't have
gone.
expected with a first and goal after the pick.
I seen that. I'm just glad
Roast had the
he played
completion,
back.
just missed it. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they
Take
take
what
it
they
in
give
for
you.
6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Jose State 35. Arkansas 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my
good play.
bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more... you should've
Straight
ran
up the
around.
seam, dude.
And the
Ain't
explosive play, and they're on the move all the way
he
to the
left it
44.
all.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for a huge play.
Let's go.
And they couldn't make the
Ja
connection on the
Ebron.
wrong shot. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10.
Could be a run.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that
Was
left
that?
side now.
That was me.
Knocked
That was
down
my
at
man. I
the
left him.
29-yard line. Picked up 50
That's
yards on
me.
the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Connection
Man,
to
look
the
at that man
right.
pushed off.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Let's go. Good hit, Wicks.
Grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat.
Saucer. Let's go. About time we get a sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole,
Sacked
needs
4
to get
times
better
last week.
situations, get rid
And
of
we
the
just
football
not getting our
faster,
first
and not keep getting
right
that
before
quarterback
half.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's go. I covered all of that.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Oh my gosh, he just cut up the middle and he just took off, man. Oh my gosh.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed. They ain't
There's nobody better than this man when it comes to kick returns. Nobody. He's on his own island, his own planet, his own bracket, whatever you want to call it. He is by himself.
And you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the
Good
returner
hit.
will find no daylight. He goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Come on, high kick.
He wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half,
could have been a
try and
pick.
generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Alright, we can blow these dudes out. Let's go.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway.
I'm tripping this. Not a field goal.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good
Ja
return.
Walters.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Offense set on 1st down. They'll open the second half on the ground.
Good hit, Saucer.
6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back.
Ja Ryland.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I like that out
Trying to
of
move
you.
the sticks on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to
Ja
the
Cam.
and they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right.
Ooh, I thought Francisco was gone.
It's a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Can't tell what that is. Let's switch it.
He's going to pass.
And
That pass is
Running back does not react or click on. It didn't click me onto him, so I can come back. Again, they're just forcing it at this point because the man was perfect last week.
They'll try the run.
They're gonna say, "Oh, you ain't thrown that last week, bet we're gonna make you throw something against the worst team in the nation."
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
Oh my God, Walker, okay.
Can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here, and also
he's taking the shot. And he makes the catch inside the
Jail.
touchdown Spartans. And the punishment has been extended.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Jacksonville State was able to finish off a close one at Burgess Snow Field today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
All right, Ryland is a little tired. After this, we're going to put in... Yeah, okay.
And he's dragged down.
Okay.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
Nice.
Balls and fired complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Looking for a deep
that man kept cutting up. I thought he was coming across. That man kept going up. Yeah, I thought it was an in route. So I was playing it kind of shallow.
I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Cam is a tackle for loss machine.
He's looking to throw.
Okay. The man was in front of it, and then he just goes behind him somehow, and the guy comes out of nowhere and gets in front of him. Okay. Makes sense.
They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
And he takes it.
Great play call.
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hills.
He's gone. Ain't nobody catching him.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, San
He makes the
Jose
game
State.
so easy.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game.
Gets our Lawrence.
Surprise you with what you do.
He's lurking.
You get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again.
I thought that was a play action, man. Gave it to him.
Mark him down at the 39. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gets it out.
I could have sworn somebody was over there.
And this one will be stopped.
But you didn't get no yards, though.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Wide open, and he drops it. Wow.
And we played 3. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State.
That's why they're the worst
Let's take a
team.
quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Georgia 5-0. Nice.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Back to the air one more time. He makes the connection.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
Try to get it on the ground.
Tried to
Get
get
him
there.
on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen.
Way to touch him, Riley.
Much room to run and not a whole lot of
Look like the backups is in now.
Plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Somewhat.
Out of the gun. run, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game.
We'll let him play out the 4. I ain't tripping.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly.
Saucer gets hurt. No. No.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that.
Lose me, okay.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat.
Job, John.
That's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what am I pass?
Makes the grab in the end zone.
Here they go.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Really nice
steals.
run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Solid.
Come on, bro. You're a power back. You have to get that.
They'll try to run for it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear.
Smoker.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Powers.
Oh my gosh.
On the move at the 30. And
I think this is the red shirt dude. He is going to be nice.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Direct snap.
The block.
San Jose State. And the route is on. They're on the board again. It looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score.
Why is Saucer back
we'll
in the
see a lot
game?
of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new.
Let's go. Good job, Thomas. I like this dude. John Thomas.
The defense puts 6
Freshman. He's nice.
Interception return. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Saucer has to come out.
And Arkansas
Alright, so he's not in there.
Offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen.
And here's the
Good job, DJ.
interception of the night.
And his name DJ.
On the return, but the most important thing,
Hey, you ain't gonna show his name.
and they've got it at the 48.
I think it's DJ all this
Working from
team.
the pistol. Power football with the run.
This
With some
dude,
authority as he bangs
he
his way
be
to
dropping
the
his
43.
shoulder.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down.
Smoker in the game.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Good job.
They get him stopped at the
He's gonna be
26,
nice.
not before he picks up
I'm ready to use him, but it's gonna be next year. He's red-shirted, so gotta make sure he don't play in too many games.
Trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available. High success rate.
Good job,
He's all
Rose.
the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
The blocks.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
It's
Hogs
showing
send that
you.
offense back onto the field. Well,
Alright,
let's see if
he's
this
not
drive
in
goes
there.
better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
Good coverage.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to
Great
avoid
coverage,
the loss.
fellas.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
Good job, Lawrence.
Time tonight, it's an interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll give it to the back.
Good blocks.
Just
There we go.
rolling his way through. A huge gain on that
Good
one.
job, Seals.
Out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This is an offense that can find multiple ways to get explosive plays, especially when they hand it off to this guy, David.
And it's so nice to have a running game.
Ah, he gets through there.
Especially when you get the other side of the field. Now
Put
set
Smoker
up.
in one time. Let him get a first touchdown.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone.
Good job.
Touchdown, Spartans. And the pummeling has started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not
Okay,
necessarily
can't do that
throwing
against
the playbook in
that.
the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Job, Lawrence.
I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Fires to the wideout.
Ooh, he broke
That
that.
attempt, and he's got
Oh, that's
room.
Alex. No wonder.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a
No
fresh
wonder it's
set
Alex.
to the air on first down.
Good job,
That
Cam.
makes 5 interceptions.
Oh my God, they wouldn't let me
This one, the
control him.
nightmare is alive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. They'll go to the ground. And the freshman
Nowhere to
does
go
a
on that
great
one.
job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead.
This
Finding
man
a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the
is
37-yard
bodying
line.
everybody that comes in front of
Here on
him.
3rd down. They'll run it. They'll move the chains after he gets running back set up in the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and 1.
Cuts. Oh my gosh.
He's got enough to move the
Let
chains,
that go.
and
This
they'll
game.
spot it at the 47.
Okay.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the
Let's
season.
check
And
these
they are
stats
still
out.
perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You
This
7 weeks,
dude,
obviously, that's not the whole
most of his
season.
interceptions came at the end of the game, but it was pretty accurate though. But he wasn't really throwing it far or nothing like that. He was just throwing underneath, out routes and stuff. Goldstein, 16 for 27, 285, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing,
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Race
Palmer, David
Seals.
Pollack, our entire broadcast team,
He
I'm Reese
did
Davis.
amazing.
This has been
17
another
carries,
presentation
118
of
yards,
EA
2
Sports College
touchdowns.
Football.
Armor again, like I keep saying every video. He gets carries, but he don't do anything with it. But when we inside the 10-yard line, he gets his touchdown. But like, he doesn't help us to get down there. Goldstein, he did good. Ran when he needed to, 2 touchdowns. Cam Smoker, dude's gonna be nice. I really like him. I think he had 96 feet if I'm not mistaken. 4 carries, 45 yards, touchdown, and then Roach had 1. I did not let him throw the ball for a reason. We just ran with him. Receiving, we was held under 100 yards for every receiver for the first time in I don't know how long. Their defense is absolutely trash, ratings-wise, but somehow they locked us up. But Mayweather had them 2, Hills had 1. Blocking, no sacks. Love to see that. Randy Toppins is a freshman. I think he was a backup guy. Came in and got 8 pancakes. Redwine definitely is a backup guy. He got 5. George, not even going to attempt to do that, but all these dudes that's right here is backups. And they came in and got more pancakes than the freaking starters. Freaking tight end got more pancakes than any of the starters. That is crazy, but I like that though. That means we have a great offensive line coming in behind the guys we have now. Because Parker, he'll be here, he's someone. But Miguel, he's a senior. Sergio, he's a junior, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go. Tompkins, he's a senior, so he's going. So these dudes to plug in right behind him looks pretty good. 13 tackles for Rylan and Cam. Cam had 5 tackles for loss. Saucer was the only one with a sack. Cam also had 2 picks. Okay, it's not DJ Augustine. I think I'm thinking about a basketball player. His name is Donatello Augustine, but he's 6'3". I think he got 96 feet. He's nice. John Thomas. Does he have fan favorite? He does. This man is absolutely. He has a great name, bro. It's like a Hall of Fame name, so I can see why he's a fan favorite for sure. Cam, his fan favorite as well, but this man John Thomas makes plays when he get on the field. Lawrence, yeah, he did good on the outside, so next year he'll be on the outside. But I like him in the slot this year. Kick return, we did have 2 with Hills. His longest was 104 yards. He had 250 yards on 4 returns. 62.5 for average. That don't sound right. I don't know if that's right or not, but yeah. Okay, that's the end of this one. Let's go to the next week. Alright, so advance the week. Let's go. We got D. Christopher. Let's go. And we got George. Let's go. Okay, they got ended up going on to Minnesota, which is fine. That is fine. Who was this other guy? Wow. Okay. Cam, player of the week. 13 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions. Good job, Cam. I don't think nobody offense. Yeah, figured that. Alright, let's check recruiting. Alright, so we can take this guy off because I really didn't want him anyway. So Smalls is visiting this week. Yep, so he's pretty much going to commit after this. So we got him, and we got this man Wing. My bad, guys, I had to wipe my eyes. Alright, so yeah, we ended up getting this guy, George, which he looks like a stud. He's a power back with 96 speed, 91 acceleration. He looks amazing. So it'll be fun to get him in a rotation. We got 3 wide receivers, 2 5-stars, but McAdams is the one I'm most excited for. The man is 6'5" with 98 speed. Absolutely insane. So what's his acceleration? Only a 90. So he may be our next kick returner, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So we got those. We got both of these guys. And then we got both of these guys, which I'm happy about. D. Christopher. This dude looks like he looks like a stud. He got 86 speed, 84 power moves, 84 strength, 90 acceleration. I don't care about the zone curves. I got him to get to the quarterback. And he has the rest and silver quick jump. He got team player and road dog. So he's going to be nice. Didn't need a middle linebacker. Don't need corners. We did get Umudu. And then I'm keeping both of these guys on there. Hopefully one of them flips. I will take either one of them. But they both ended up going to Florida, which they don't need both. So hopefully they realize that he signed one, and then hopefully one of them say, nah, I'm going to just go somewhere else. So for now, we're going to keep him on the list. And hopefully one of them comes back to us. But it is what it is. I tried to go scout some more. There is absolutely no more strong safeties. All of them that I can scout were absolutely trash. So we may have to move Coney to the other side, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to check one more thing before we end it off. I want to check the career stats for sacks. My bad, guys. My eyes keep watering. Ooh, I hate when they do this. Alright, so the roof. Dang. Man had amazing stats, but just too many kicks. Alright, so let's go defense. So he is at 87. This is his last year. Hopefully we can get to that 100 mark. That would be a huge accomplishment. But nonetheless, he still had an amazing career here. This man Bryce actually had a pick. Was it a pick 6? It was. That's nice. So he's sitting at 50 sacks for his career. So These two was probably the best duo pass rushers I ever had. So these guys. Name. Okay. Alright, guys, but that's gonna end this one. I'm not gonna play this right now. My eyes are tripping, so I'm gonna go chill. We can check Heisman real quick. Week 8, this is how it's looking. Chance Hills is leading it, which I totally agree with. I feel like he deserves it, man. I wish they included like kick return stats, because he definitely should have won it last year. The man had an amazing season just on special teams. He didn't even play offense. This year, after doing our off-season workout, he developed as a receiver, and now he's finally on the field as a receiver, and he's killing it as well. Goals theme, unexpected, came out of nowhere. So yeah, he came out of nowhere, took over the starting role after Rolf was tripping, and now he's second to Heisman. Saucer, I feel like he should have had a better game, and he would have been higher on this list, but he didn't. Cam, making a name for himself. And then Armor, I don't even know how he's still on here. This dude is absolutely trash. He's good, I ain't gonna say he's trash, but like, he just gets touchdowns, he don't get yards. I may look at this and let's see. So Smoker only has 93 speed. Okay. This man has the abilities, bro, but this man Steels played better than him. He outplayed him. He was a whole 91 overall. But we ain't gonna switch, we'll leave it. And then McRath, let's see. I know he's out for the year, but let's see how actually. So he's out for 20 weeks. Okay. Alrighty. So technically he's not redshirted. So if he didn't play that many games, technically it's gonna auto redshirt him. Let's see. I'm not gonna do it because if I do it, it's gonna mess up my whole depth chart, and I don't feel like going back and fixing it. Oh, he was redshirted. Why did it just say he wasn't? Okay, but anyway, if he wasn't, he already played 5 games, so it is what it is. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.